we are obviously decorating for Christmas. THRIFTMAS is like 3 days away, you guys. Please tell me why this pack of command hooks is $10. That's so weird for me. So far, this is less of a Christmas decorate with me and more of a how can I spend less time and money decorating for Christmas. Hoist it up there. I can't tell if these lights are going around circularly or not. This is just not gonna happen. Like, I'm not doing that. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are obviously decorating for Christmas. I'm normally a total Grinch when it comes to Christmas before Thanksgiving. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to hear the Christmas music. Just not before Thanksgiving. As of Thanksgiving Day, I want the tree to go up and all the things, but before Thanksgiving, I'm normally 100% a Grinch. Not this year. For whatever reason, this year, I was like totally fine and enthusiastic about Christmas. And I mean like even back around Halloween, like in October, when I started seeing Christmas stuff on shelves, I was like, why not? That's so weird for me. So weird for me. But I don't know. There's just something about Christmas this year. And I have just been so excited to dive into decor and projects and just been feeling so creative with it and so excited to share this with you guys. So in preparation for, you know, how excited I am about Christmas, me and my mom went and we were looking through some of the decor aisles a couple weeks ago, and that is when I had an epiphany about why I have never felt confident in my Christmas decor, or like, even though I'm excited to put the tree up, I'm not excited about my decor. I kind of just want the tree up. And that has been true in past Decorate With Me's. If you've seen them, you know I kind of just use what I already have. I don't really do anything with like a theme, and I don't know. I've just always felt a little bland and stuck in my Christmas, but I had an epiphany. And I realized I have never, ever sat down and made a mood board or plan or figured out what I want my Christmas to look like. And like, think about every makeover I do, I always have like the vision, the plan, the vibe, and I kind of know then when I'm thrifting, when I'm out shopping, like what will fit in and what won't. And I realized this when I was almost 100% certain I wanted some mini wreaths. And so my mom's like, okay, yeah, we'll go look. I looked down the aisle and I'm just immediately overwhelmed. I wound up leaving with no wreaths because I looked at them and I was like, never mind. I don't know which ones I want. I don't know what direction I want to go. And in that moment is when I realized I just need a direction. So I finally sat down and I made a direction. Nothing intense. I kind of just went on Pinterest and started pinning intentionally. I actually went back and looked through my old holiday border, like the one I've had for years and years and years, to make sure that this board was not just the trends. I wanted it to be something like tradition. Like that's what Christmas means to me. I want something where year after year after year, I just build on it, and this becomes like our Christmas tradition. So I went back, I looked at my old Christmas board where, I mean, I've had Pinterest since it came out like 12 years ago. So I went and looked through that and saw what I still like and pinned it to a new board. And then I've been adding to this new board. And what I've kind of come up with based on the common denominators has red in it, to my surprise. I'm very shocked. I have never liked red in my house or at Christmas. I mean, if it's done traditionally, I don't mind, but I don't like that bright red. I don't like the truck. It's just not me. I don't know. It just feels harsh. But I realized by Xing out all of the red in the decor that I have, it never felt like Christmas. And so I discovered I like that deep, like burgundy berry red. So we're going to add that this year. And I also love bows and ribbon, but I am going to be very careful with that because I do think that that's kind of a trend this year is bows, and I don't want it to be too trendy. But bows is something you can make with ribbon, and so like I can always just untie the bow and like use the ribbon. So it's not like a high commitment thing. So I think I am going to play with bows. Other than that, just like touches of antique gold, but not necessarily glittery gold, more like antique bells and candlesticks and yeah, just those things. And then lots and lots of warm light, candlelight, warm lights on the tree, twinkle lights, lots of lush garland. Like basically what I've kind of come up with based on what I kept penning is a vintage classic Hallmark Christmas card. Like that's the vibe I want. That's the vibe I want to build on from here on out. And that just gets me really excited. That feels very true to me. It feels very true to the Christmas I grew up with, but at the same time, very classic, very elegant, and I'm just really excited about it. So we're going to try to accomplish this year. At least like the baby building block. Full disclosure, I am not going out and buying a whole new house of Christmas decor this year. Like this is just not gonna happen. Like I'm not doing that. So what we're going to do today is, now that we have the plan, if you get that reference, then you know it's probably not appropriate. But now that we have the plan, we're gonna go through the Christmas decor that I do have and see what we can make work. Like see what already fits in, see what we can make work. Like maybe we can just add a different ribbon to it, or you know, rework it to make it fit that vibe. And then also unfortunately see what's just never gonna fit the vibe, like what's never going to work with this direction, because I have a feeling that I have a lot of stuff that I've just impulse collected and just lack of direction. And yeah, so we're going to edit down our Christmas decor today. We're gonna get the tree up. I have more lights. We're gonna get more lights on the tree, maybe work on the wreaths, add some ribbon, just like start getting the base of our vintage Hallmark Christmas card Christmas. Okay, I know it still needs a lot of fluffing. Honestly, I'm probably gonna be doing that all season long. But I want to add the lights. So we have a pre-lit tree, and it actually has like a lot of lights on it. I actually love our tree, even though it's not the viral one. But speaking of the viral one, I don't know, I feel like this is like the third Christmas that twinkle tree has been viral. And last year, I really fell in love with the twinkle of it, but not buying a new tree. So I got these last year, and that is the beauty of these, is now I'm using them again this year. So these are twinkle lights that I got off of Amazon. I'll leave them linked for you. And so instead of having to buy a whole new twinkle tree, I just added these to my current tree. They twinkle, and I have extra lights on my tree. Just in case you need someone to de-influence you from buying a new Christmas tree, just go get these instead. I promise they have the same magic. I have been struggling for like 10 minutes trying to get lights on this tree. And in the middle of it, I remembered this hack that I saw. And I don't know even where I saw it. I don't know if it was Pinterest. I don't know if it was Instagram. Like, I have no idea where I saw this. Instead of wrapping your lights around the tree, which is so hard to reach all the way around, and it's even bigger pain taking them off, you weave it up and down like this. And you'll never know because the lights are so random. Do you see what I'm saying? So instead of wrapping them around the tree like this, you take it and you tuck it somewhere up here, hoist it up there, and then you wrap it around up and down, because you can't tell if these lights are going around circularly or not. I do feel like the key to making sure that you don't see lines in your tree though is wrapping them around branches, and it's a little bit of a pain to take the lights off at the end. This is where having an extra strand of lights than what you actually need for your tree is really, really helpful, because I don't have to worry about running out of length because I got so many. And you're only spending time wrapping the front of the tree and around the sides instead of all the way around the back. You know what I mean? I made a total mess for myself here with these wires though. So far, this is less of a Christmas decorate with me and more of a how can I spend less time and money decorating for Christmas. Okay, we got all of the lights on the tree. I think the lights are my favorite. I think that that's my favorite part of the tree, especially since we added the twinkle lights. To me, that's just what creates like that Christmas magic. And I would honestly be fairly happy with a tree that only had lights on it and no ornaments. So it's time to get into the other decor that I already have and just see where I'm at and kind of take stock of it, so that way I know what I need to go get, at least for a base this year. I have my box of ornaments. And to be quite honest with you, I'm kind of a sentimental ornament person. So like, we have very little ornaments that are for just decoration. All of them have been like a gift or mean something. We don't do like themed ornament trees. So I'm probably going to just wind up putting all of these up on my own. Like, look, this was a Rambo. You was a Rambo. Anyway. So I'm probably going to wind up, look at you, it's you. Anyway, so my ornaments are staying. I'm not planning on getting rid of any ornaments. I'll probably just put them up off camera, because otherwise I will literally tell you a story about every single ornament, and y'all did not sign up for that. So I'm probably just going to do the ornaments off camera. The one thing that I do need your help with though, I want to know your opinion on certain things. I showed you my mood board. We're going for, again, vintage, classic, Hallmark Christmas card Christmas. So there's a few things that I have that I'm curious if you think they should stay. So I thrifted this tree topper. Growing up, we always had an angel, and I kind of love that, but at the same time, I thrifted this tree topper. I actually kept the thrift sticker on it. I got it for $3. I love it. It has like that mercury glass kind of look to it, but it's mirrored, and it's just really cool. And I just think it's a classic star. I don't know if I want this to continue to be our tree topper forever and ever, but I'm probably going to use it this year. But I would be curious your thoughts on if this kind of fits into that classic Christmas. I mean, it could be really pretty with like a big bow kind of coming down the tree, but for now I'm keeping it because I love it, and I love that I thrifted it. But the tree topper, and then the other biggie for the tree is my tree collar. So I have one of those basket tree collars, and I love it, to be quite honest with you. I love you too, but you're not going outside. Nope. Nope. We're not chasing the mailman. We're not. No. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. I feel like, though, this style of tree collar became very popular when we were transitioning from farmhouse to boho, and it kind of falls somewhere in between that. It's kind of rustic, It's kind of boho with the basket weave, but I still love baskets. And so I don't feel like it's terribly far off, but I do feel like maybe I should just keep my eye out for a different tree collar or a different tree skirt. I don't know. Because I do love it, and I love that it covers up the bottom. I like how clean it looks versus a tree skirt, but I don't know. I'd love your thoughts on that. We're gonna use it for now. I'm not gonna replace it until like I have to find something that's like gets my attention and feels perfect. So I'd just be curious on your thoughts, like when you see this, what style do you think of? But that and my thrifted tree topper star are staying for now until they have a perfect replacement. I'm going to do all the rest of these ornaments off camera because I'm not going to be telling you stories. And so that brings us to like the additional Christmas decor for like the rest of the house. Alright, so far on my list based off the Christmas tree, I just have a blanket or some kind of drapey thing for the tree collar to make it feel a little bit more traditional and warm. And then I think I'm going to leave the tree topper that we have. I like the star. The star feels very, the more I think about it and the more I like look at it on the tree, it looks very traditional to me. I do think it needs a big bow. So I need like a ton of big ribbon. Okay, so as far as actual decor for the rest of the house, I have a couple of wreaths. I do think they can be reworked, but I don't love them currently. But this one does have like a little bit of glitter on it, but I don't mind that. It's pretty, but it definitely needs a different ribbon. This one is so stiff. I just don't like it. Like, I don't know. But I can obviously use it as a base and fix up a wreath. I think I've done that as a thrift flip before, so I'll definitely do that. And then same thing with the larger one. Those can stay. They just need to be, you know, redesigned. And then Santa, on camera, he does not look as pink as he does in person. In person, I'm telling you, this guy is like pink. Yeah, I really don't understand it. He looks like the same color as my shirt, but like in person, he's pink, and then my shirt is definitely not. So like, I don't know, but he's very cool. And I found him in an estate sale a long time ago. So I don't really know what to do with him. I don't know if he goes. I don't know how to work him in, but I don't know. So last year was the first year that I actually bought some garland. I took a chance and I bought this garland off of Amazon, and I thought I only bought one, but I guess I bought two, because I see the one here because I had wrapped up some bells in it, and I made this garland, by the way. I got the bells from Hobby Lobby last year and just tied it on, and I love this. The only thing this is missing is more garland to make it thicker and some lights and some ribbon. So like, I love this. I just need to fix it a little bit. I found these like rusty bells from Hobby Lobby, and I just literally strung them on to some like twine. And I may honestly make some more of that because I love that. I did order one more garland. I don't know what it's going to look like. I don't know when it's going to come in. But I ordered it because I was ordering something else off of Walmart to like ship it. And I needed to hit a minimum. And I was like, well, might as well order another garland. Alright, I love this. So I thrifted this. Yeah, $5. I thrifted this for $5. It's done out of like pine cone. I feel like this could work. I don't know what I need to do to it, or I don't know how to incorporate it, but I feel like it could work. It's like a pine cone Christmas tree. I especially love this because we live in the woods and we legitimately have like hundreds of pine cones all over the ground. I'm constantly having to check Rambo before he comes inside because he tries to bring him inside and then he crumbles them up. Makes a mess. So anyway, pine cones are very relevant to where we live. And I do feel like it can be really pretty, but maybe I'm mad. Okay, now see this, I feel like I don't love. I don't like that it's frosted, and I don't like the shape. I feel like the cone shape, it looks like a dish brush to me. I don't know. And you can see where like I peeled it out of its original pot to put it in something else last year, but see, these I feel like are very modern, and I don't feel like this is my style of Christmas. And again, I would love to hear y'all's opinion. Like, if there's anything that I kind of put in a maybe that you're like, no, you could use it, I would love to hear your ideas. That's kind of why I'm doing this with you. I'm not just trying to give you a haul of my old, my old random Christmas decor. And I don't even really like this ribbon, so I don't know about that. Oh, how cute! I didn't know I did that. Oh, I need to put these in the kitchen. I have 2 of them. Oh, we're totally gonna pull these out for hot chocolate. Okay, so those are staying. I got this when we went to the flea market in Texas. I'm pretty sure I got it for like $8, and I had been looking for a little sled. This feels very traditional to me. It's probably as like kitschy or themey as far as just putting like random objects in the house as I will get, but I love it because it just looks so old and rustic, and it's not too big. Some of them are really, really big, but I just think it's so cute. So I'll have to find something to do with this, or like maybe it'll go under the tree with a present on it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But that's gonna stay. I thrifted this little guy. He's kind of got a place for a candle, but I never really put a candle in him, but he's just so cute. I kind of wish I could find a bunch more of these, but this is brass. Like, I just don't think I'm gonna find anything like this. I don't even know if I can DIY anything like this. So yeah, we're gonna keep this guy, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. See, this I DIY'd, and I don't feel like this is traditional Christmas to me. This is very like winter wonderland to me, very neutral Christmas. Yeah, I feel like I probably need to part with this, but it's hard because I actually DIY'd this, and I think I actually have a blog post on like a tutorial on how I did this. All right, we're getting towards the bottom of the bucket here. Rainbow. And I have like wooden beads, and I do feel like this is definitely just not, this is not the traditional Christmas. I think I was lost and I wanted texture, and yeah, I just don't feel like this fits my Christmas. Ooh, of course I have to have my brass candlesticks, and so I have these 2 huge ones, and then I also have over here that I had found. So I have those, very important. Tons and tons of this black ribbon that I don't like anymore. All that's left in here is a box of, this is a nativity scene. I'm pretty sure this belongs to the family. I've never had a place to put it, but I do want a nativity scene out, and so I've never actually put that out because I don't have somewhere. But when I went shopping in the last episode, I found this puzzle, and it's kind of got like a very pretty paint kind of vibe to it. It's really pretty. I love the colors of it, and it's of a nativity scene. And so I thought this would be really great for Christmas this year, and a great way to include a nativity scene without actually putting out like a whole table full of objects. Not to mention, I have not really ever found one. Like, if I didn't use the one that was passed down to me, because like obviously that means something, but if I didn't use that one, I've been looking for like a really pretty one, and y'all, I cannot find a pretty one. Like, I found some that literally looked like hacked out wood blocks. You couldn't even tell what it was. Like, they're either creepy, huge, or like downright disrespectful. And so this really caught my eye. I thought it was really pretty. I love the colors of it. I love putting together puzzles, and so I thought that this would be a great way to incorporate a nativity scene in a way that didn't take up like a ton of space. So now that I've thoroughly made a mess, I kind of have like my keep pile. It's basically greenery and a few thrifted things. I have my not keep pile, which is very, very random stuff. A lot of black. I don't know why. I have my wreaths that need to be redone. And then this is the nativity scene, which I'm going to keep, but I don't necessarily want to use. And then same thing with this. I'm going to keep because this was from our wedding, but I don't necessarily want to use. And then there's just like some plastic ornaments and lights and things down there. So that's pretty much what I have to work with. And on the list of decor to look for, I have like a blanket for the tree collar. I have a bunch of ribbon to make a bow for the top of the tree. I did get this ribbon in the last episode. I love it, and maybe I just need to go get some more of it. It's got like the frayed edges, and I got it in red and green, and then I have the other velvet ribbon for like other things. I think garland. Ooh, and I was kind of thinking about places I would want to add decor that I don't normally decorate. Normally, I kind of just do the living room and call it a day. I definitely would love to do garland like coming down the staircase. I know we don't have a traditional staircase for that, but I think it'd be pretty. And then this year, since we have the cabinets in the dining room now, how pretty would it be to do little mini wreaths in the center of each cabinet? Like, here's what I can't decide. So each cabinet, there's 3 of them, has 3 panes. But would it be weird, so see how these 2 face each other, and then there's one off to the side, and then these 2 face each other, and there's one off to the side? Would it be weird to have a mini wreath on that middle one only? Is that how I should do it? Ignore all this. This is confidential THRIFTMAS stuff. You can't see this yet. So then a mini wreath, and then maybe like a bunch of garland up at the top. I just think that would be so pretty. And it would feel like Christmas, and then like obviously a big centerpiece. Yeah, so I thought about that, and then like in the kitchen, maybe doing some garland around the window. I did get these berries from the Dollar Tree. I love the dark color of them. And then I also got these that I want to put in the tree also, but I'm thinking about taking them apart and doing the individual flowers, but we can go see how this looks in the tree. Yeah, then I think we might call it a day today, and I'll just keep putting ornaments on. But like, what if we did something like this, but then you had like spots of that all over the tree? I think it's really pretty. It's so pretty. Oh, now I can't wait. Okay, now that I have a proper direction, I need to go shop and get some more garland and stuff to kind of bring the vision together. And yeah, so I guess we'll wait and we'll go do that tomorrow and see what we can find. Good morning. So I am on the hunt today for some mini wreaths for my dining room cabinets. After going through all the decor yesterday, I kind of decided, based on what I had and also based on where I want to go with it, that I think it would be very reasonable to basically pick one thing a year to invest in and kind of build my Christmas collection from there. And this year I chose mini wreaths for the dining room cabinets because we just did the dining room, and so to me that makes a lot of sense. I think it'll be super pretty over there, and I just hope that I can find ones that I like. I also don't want to have to DIY. Like, I don't want to have to do more than maybe adding a ribbon to it, so hopefully we can find something. These are all too big. This one's pretty though. I like the green of that one better. Well, Walmart did not have the miniature wreaths. I went here first because I needed to pick up something else. And I was like, I'll just look and see if they have the wreaths. They don't. All they have is big wreaths. They did have a few pretty ones. Not a bad price, but that's not what I need. I did also look for like the little suction cups to put the wreaths up on my glass, and I didn't find any. All they had was just tons and tons and tons of different kind of command hooks. Please tell me why this pack of command hooks is $10. $10 for like a couple of hooks. They're not even reusable. I'm like, I I don't understand, but okay. Anyway, so we're gonna go to Hobby Lobby because I know I saw some really pretty ones there, and hopefully we will find the wreaths. There was a whole aisle of these last time. This is what's left. Oh my gosh, y'all, the ribbon is on sale. I just cleaned them out of that size. I think we found it. I think we found the wreaths. I wasn't 100% sold on them, mostly because the berries are like very, very red, and also they're kind of funky, like sticking up, but I was playing with them, and I do think I can get them to lay the right way, and then when I add my beautiful ribbon and make it really drapey, I can do that. Also, worst case scenario, I cut these berries off and I put on my really pretty like dark burgundy dollar store ones. Honestly, the more I think about it, the more I might do that anyway. And the only reason I'm willing to do that is because even though most of these mini wreaths were around the $20 mark, but they're half off, these were only $10.99 and half off. So I'm excited. Time to go home and do that. Oh, the other thing, one other thing, and I'm so mad that I got those command strips now. I found these suction cups. It's 6 of them, exactly what I was looking for $3. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, this stuff should not be that expensive. Anyway, let's go home. I'm so excited. Do you see what I mean, though? Like, they're kind of, like, bunched up. But I did play with them while I was there. And, like, there's basically a super teeny little ring in there. And I don't know if they just got flattened in packing, like, when they were getting shipped. Because they were all like this. So I don't know if that's just how they were shipped to protect it or what, but I think with a little maneuvering, they could be really pretty. Now, here's the question. I'm gonna take off this red backing first. Okay, so here's the question. We have the wreath. It is actually really pretty. I'm actually surprised how much I love it. Would it not be prettier if we took off these bright red berries and put on these like really pretty burgundy ones? I don't know. I'm very torn. I'm very torn. I don't necessarily want to cut these guys off yet. You know what I mean? So maybe let's just go ahead and hang them and we'll live with them. We always have the berries. We can always come back and add them later. I'm losing berries. So I'm going to start with the suction cups, but I realized that the center of a cabinet actually has a bar. So I don't know if the suction cups are going to stick to the bar or not, or if I'm going to have to put them on glass. And if I put it on glass, are they going to be centered, you know? I don't know. Let's just try it out and see what happens. Well, that's not going to work. Now that works. Oh. Okay. How long does this need to be is the question. So I want it to hang like here. So I still need to cut the ribbon there. It's kind of like hanging behind. But what do we think? Like, can you picture like 1, 2, 3? Also, should it be down lower? Like, should it be on this middle pane? I kind of thought it should have been up higher, but now that I'm looking at it, I feel like it needs to be on this middle pane. Yeah, I think I'm gonna drop it some. I love this. This is exactly how it looked in my head when I pictured it on these cabinets. I love the red. I may even go back and add like a red bow, like right here. So it looks like the bow is what is tying them up. I may do that when I maybe swap out the berries. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that, if it's worth even swapping out the berries. And I'm going to see how much ribbon I have left, because I did kind of buy them out. But I want to do some other things with them. And I'm just really excited that I was able to find these. And honestly, cheaper than I thought. I was thinking that they were going to be like $30 half off, which would make them $15 a piece. I was hoping to get them for $10 a piece. And then I wound up getting them for under $6 a piece. So, in a way, it's kind of a thrifty. I'm just kidding, I didn't thrift it. But, in a way, it's on a budget. And I feel like they look so good. It's so fun to be able to decorate this space this year. And the Hallmark Christmas, like knowing where I'm going with it is making me so happy. And like it just feels so good. And so I know that we didn't get a lot of actual decorating done, but I hope what you got from this is that we're basically starting at zero. I'm basically building from the ground up. So like this is the first decoration that I've invested in for this new Hallmark card, like vintage Hallmark card Christmas. This and a bunch of ribbon, and each year we're going to add to it. And you know, hopefully each year will just get better and better and better. Now, that does not mean we are done decorating this year at all. I have a bunch of DIY projects that I want to do, and a lot of them are actually decor things that I want throughout the house. So that will be coming. And then there will also be more decorating as I figure out what to do with the ribbon. Then of course we're going to have Christmas gifts, and of course there's going to be Thriftmas. And in real time when you're watching this, Thriftmas is like 3 days away, you guys. Like, that's crazy. So even though I know I am late to the game when it comes to decorating, we're not done, because like Christmas season just started, you guys. I know that that's not normal, but the Christmas season just started, and so like we have so much more to do, and this is just the beginning. So I hope that you enjoyed decorating with me and kind of, I don't know, figuring out a new way to decorate for Christmas. And if you did, please subscribe, because like I said, we have so many DIYs and gift ideas and more decorating coming. And make sure to hop over to Instagram and follow me over there, because Thriftmas is going to be so good, you guys, and I cannot wait to share it with you. So I'd love to see you over there. So excited to spend the upcoming holidays with you guys and all of the fun DIYs and for more decorating. And like, I know this is gonna sound so stupid, because it's like, why wouldn't I be excited? But like, Christmas decorating has just not been exciting to me, apart from just having my tree up. It's just not been exciting to me the past few years. And now that I feel like I have a direction and like something I can truly build on, it's just like, it feels magical again, like it did when I was a kid. So like, I don't know, it's just fun, and I'm so excited to get to share it with you. And I cannot wait for all the upcoming projects. I can't wait for Thriftmas. And so I hope that you will follow me and subscribe, and I will see you over there and here so soon in the next one. Bye guys.